Resident Evil 4. I'm very glad to actually be playing a game that I know well and enjoy, compared to Cry of Fear that I thought I enjoyed and then the last third just kind of shit the bed.
Resident Evil 4.
So I'm not used to the AI changes on Professional, and also with just the normal costume. Hang on. Why?
Feeling that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment
that's weird.
conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella.
It's very annoying.
The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City. And hit
I-
the peaceful little town.
You know, I'll say it
a
after the
devastating
cutscene.
blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of
It was
business
Umbrella,
decree to
isn't it?
Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished.
I honestly can't remember if it was supposed to be Umbrella that sent the missile.
6 years have passed since that horrendous incident.
Too long since I played it. The remake does not count. It does not exist. Wait, what?
Via a secret organization
going on
working
with
under
you?
the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Cornel, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
You, who
Also,
are
there's no
you really?
subtitles for English.
Come on
so
and tell
dumb.
us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some
This
Boy
HD
Scout
re-release
bonfire.
still looks very
Then
fucking ugly,
again,
though.
maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys.
It's been probably years at this point since I actually watched this game's cutscenes.
It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing.
See, in Resident Evil
Cold
2,
all of a sudden.
Leon starts with a lighter, so he probably smokes. Like that he just refused the cigarette.
Must
is
be my imagination.
deep, genuine character development.
Sorry it took so long.
It's probably the best character development in Resident Evil game.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
We'll stay and watch the car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Jeez. Who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So
I
the
know,
subject's
whilst this
name's
is
Ashley
up-
Graham, right?
That's
Right,
right.
something
She's
that
the
really
daughter of
bugs
the
me
president. So try to behave
is-
yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they should
Is how
pick the wrong
people,
girl to
when they
kidnap.
play this game,
I'll try to find
they
some more
get
information
really
on my end
annoyed
as well.
with the video screens that come up and say,
Don't
"Oh, it's just a radio. How does it have cameras on it?" When it very clearly is a radio that has like some sort of like flip out, fold out cameras on it. Like, how can you be that dumb? Right. Anyway, first weird thing: if you aim and try to shoot,
No estés odiando. Get this over with, will you?
it's not even lip synced,
No estés odiando. Get this over with, will you?
and it takes you out of the aim
No estés
automatically.
odiando. Get this over
That's-
with, will you?
That's me trying to aim again.
Hey, stop fooling around. Damn.
Yeah. Is that with the knife as well? No.
Hey, stop fooling around. Damn. What's the matter? Did you lose your nerve? What?
I remember that dialogue being different. I don't know why.
Forget your makeup or something?
Not that way, cowboy.
Perspective's a little bit weird. Also, if you're going to shoot these birds, you want to step back a bit because they keep just slightly out of position. After you shoot the first one, the other two will fly away. Shit, there's going to be a lot of like keyboard button tapping. I need to. I don't know where I could put the mic to really deal with that. And I ain't using a controller for this. I like to be able to aim, and I've not used controller for this game
excuse me.
since
Sir?
I played the PlayStation 2 version. Like probably like 12 years ago, something like that.
I was wondering if you might recognize the girl in this photograph.
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
It's interesting that they chose not to subtitle all the Spanish.
Freeze!
Freeze!
I said freeze!
punch it in the face once and then kick it. You have to reload before the cutscene starts. Almost skipped it out of habit. Just about stopped myself.
Shit.
Are those gunshots or just music?
Is everything
stings?
okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
Yeah, I just murdered someone. That's absolutely fine. That's probably supposed to be a hand, but it doesn't look like a skeletal hand at all. It's on the bottom, kept on the table. Thanks for this HD re-release. Very smart now. Maggot.gif. Right, first thing to do is pick up the ammo, and you don't jump out that window. It's just a bait. Or jump out this window instead. You can't go out the door because someone's holding off those. Right into the corner, turn around. Use your iframes. There we go. Got lucky from the box as well. Plus, that's one of the random boxes, so most of the time nothing will spawn in there. Oh shit, wait, do I have? No, I don't. Okay, I thought I'd messed up the audio again. Speaking of audio, right? So normally, I have game audio running through Realtek digital output and the rest of my system running through Realtek audio, so that I can, you know, record the game audio but not system sounds. Resident Evil 4 does not like that, and so I can't do that. But because I tried to set it up, some audio goes through Realtek digital output, some doesn't. Like, for some reason the pre-rendered cutscene didn't. I mean, so the pre-rendered cutscene came through Realtek digital output. The rest of the game does not, for some reason. Also, it's very important you shoot the bird that's standing on there. So he drops a grenade that's 100% necessary for the village fight. Seems a bit blatant as a warning. I don't know what the right word would be. Also, you want to save the dog for a fight later on. And anyone that says that that's the same model as fucking Huey from Haunting Ground can fuck off, because it's not. It does not look the same at all.
Un forastero!
This guy just lets you walk up to him. Could have left him. Didn't have to shoot him. But a lot of the fighting in... What? I can't really remember how far you can do it. Like, it's viable to do, but a lot of the fighting in the village, at least, is just knocking people onto the floor and then using the knife to save ammo. Yeah, that does not look like a skeleton hand. It looks like a skeleton hand from Morrowind. I also thought this was always really fucking dumb. Like, the spikes on the pitchfork are barely going into the wall and you can't even see them on the other side. So I don't know how it's supposed to be holding this woman up. Guess there's no sex discrimination here. And that's also a weird conclusion to come to. Like, there's no sex discrimination here. How the fuck do you see this think, well, at least they're not sexist. Like, what the... What? I'm gonna bay out. I missed. I had to go for it. There we go. Easy peasy. Also, fun fact, these guys up here, the PS2 version of the game, in New Game Plus and beyond, they don't spawn there at all for some reason. They just don't show up. And also, with the laser on them, there's no dot. That's how you can tell what you can and can't hit. So this guy in here, when the dot's on him, there's a circle. I mean, when the laser's on him, there's a dot, you know? But if I put the laser on the shed, there's nothing. That's how you can tell. Shots will actually have an effect if you shoot. Most attacks you can just slowly back up from as soon as the attack animation starts and you'll avoid damage. But I know the... what's it called? The Morning Star... is that it? The flail. No, the flail and the stun rod thing, I think will always hit you if they start, which is really annoying.
Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Hunnigan.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sending you a playing manual. Hope you find it useful.
I'll take a look at it, thanks.
Oh yeah, I didn't look at the files. Whoops. That's just a bunch of saying, controls. I don't need that. Info on Ashley. 20 daughters. Identify groups. No motives. Later. Somewhere in Europe. That's a bit vague because Europe is much bigger than America. Okay. I haven't actually read the files in fucking years upon years. Right, I might as well watch this cutscene. Pulls up binoculars from nowhere, and I don't know why you can do this, because I guess it's to be spooked by this guy, but it doesn't really accomplish anything. Anyway, what you want to do is get to honest. Oh, they already spotted me. That's fine. Right, so I think there's an incendiary grenade in here. On the table, maybe? Yeah. You don't have to worry about picking up stuff just yet. I mean, picking up all the stuff just yet. So that comes after you're done with the fight. Run up through here, take out... I think I'm missing a grenade. Did I not pick up an incendiary grenade? Because I remember having 2 of them. Anyway, here's the first chainsaw guy. Sort of reload. Here we use the incendiary. I don't know if their distance to the fire affects the damage. There we go. That was close. Hitting the chainsaw guy with the pistol is always a bit scary because he just doesn't stagger at all. Now, we need to go fight the second chainsaw guy for the cash. And also the shotgun. Also the grenade.
Who are these people? What are they planning? Chainsaw.
Okay, you can see those 2 running with the ladder. Kind of cute.
Shit. Son of a...
Right, there's a shotgun. A grenade, and you have just enough time. push that guy out. You want to ignore these and just jump straight through. And then run forward to pick up the ammo. Most of the time they throw something, which is perfect because they rarely ever actually hit you with it from there. And now, it's just a matter of waiting for Chainsaw Guy to show up. Here we go. Right, and I'm pretty sure every single hit you make with the shotgun is guaranteed to knock them down. But in this starting bit, you want to preferably not have to reload the shotgun at all. Because that way you can be the most efficient with your ammo, so you just upgrade the capacity later on. And also, for some reason, the shotgun penetrates through an infinite amount of enemies. There we go. If they do that jump and spin, that means they're dead, 100% dead. There we go. Got everything that we really need from this village fight. Now it's just either waiting the clock down or getting enough kills. You don't need to be too concerned about your hand getting ammo this point, this early in the game, because you just get loads of it. Just waiting down that time. That's another close one. So I hope the tapping the keys isn't too bad on the mic, because Resident Evil 4 is a game that I panic tap a lot. Because, so you can abuse iframes and all that. So I really hope it doesn't sound annoying. Not be aiming for too long because they will do a stupid animation to get out of the way.
Oh, la campana. Es hora de rezar. Tenemos que irnos. Lord Sattler.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
That line reminds me of the, on the early days of YouTube, there used to be a channel that did like, live action Resident Evil parodies.
Hunnigan, I have
I
some
remember they
bad
had
news.
a couple of
I've
people
confirmed
dress
the
up
body
like
of
the
an
Donados
officer.
to play bingo.
Something's happened to the people here.
Just that line takes me
Leon,
back
you
to
need to get out of there.
the good old
Look
days
for
of
a
YouTube.
tower and follow the trail near it.
Got it.
Right, now that that's all done, organise my inventory a little bit. I like to have all my guns on the right so that I can select them really quick, and then the ammo next to them, and my health up in the top corner. Just keep it nice and organised. Once this fight is done, it's just a bit of, you know, going through every single bit of the map, picking up everything. Also, fun fact, this box of ammo is here in the PS2 version, but for some reason you can't see it. You can only just pick it up. I don't know why. I'm guessing there's just too many things for the PS2 to load in this area. Also, I'm pretty sure if you go up in that tower, as you're fighting, they'll throw like Molotovs up there or something. I seem to remember there being fire up there. Also, the for some reason the HD textures makes the lock is gone. It makes the lock green, which I don't remember in the original. Dirty bed here. I mean, that doesn't look like blood to me, but what do I? God, I'm just watching the fucking audio pick up all the fucking key presses, and that's really annoying me. Also, I remember this house always has the mummy box and the baby box, and one of them is a flash screen. It's guaranteed. There's a whole bunch of like containers and stuff that have just set contents, and then a lot of them just have random contents. And you just, after a while, you just learn which are which. Why is that being picked up by the fucking mic? Was it picking up? Was it doing it that bad for fucking Pride Fear? Because I don't remember it being that bad. I've got no idea how to fix that. Gate on the... Right, let's... Can it still hear me? Yeah. It can still... No, that doesn't help at all if I put a noise gate on it. I just have to put up with all the stupid fucking key presses. It's the D key that's doing that. None of the other buttons actually proc up on voice meter. It's just the D key. And also just kick in the door even though Leon put the thing in front of it. Yeah, no, it's 100% just D that gets captured. Press W. Yeah. I don't think there's anything in there anytime. I think that's a guaranteed empty one for some reason. This note that I rarely read. Recently, information not let the agent get in contact. For those that you don't know, prisoners in the is old house beyond the farm. Don't let the American near. Found out. That's weird. That. Like how that Leon specifically was coming here specifically. It's just weird. Also got to shoot. I think it's 15 total. So yeah, 7 here, 8 in the graveyard. They're running and you shoot them in the below the knee, they're guaranteed to fall down. There's someone coming. Oh, that's lucky. What be nice if this game actually told you what the chances of a critical headshot was. 7 and 8, yeah, that's fine. You want to get all 15 because it makes your reward slightly better. That's just optimal. Also, in the PS2 version, if you shot these hat rounds in the face, the hat would fly off. I don't know why it doesn't do that anymore. Also, I changed the laser to green in the config files just because it's much easier to see the laser. I just came through the window, threw an axe. Because for some reason, I'm really throw happy. A lot of the time, he'll just stand where he spawns and just start throwing axes at you and not doing anything else. So I'm surprised that he actually decided to come through the window. Also, I missed stuff. I need to go through the barn before I go up there. And I almost forgot the watch as well. Oh no, it's a pendant. The watch is by the house later on. Yeah, the pearl pendant. There's a couple barrels in here. Yeah, lucky with the eggs though. This is one of the few medallions that you can knife. There's a guaranteed incendiary grenade back here. Need them for the boss of the village, the final boss of chapter 1. So dead bodies. A bunch of copy and pasted fucking villager models. Yeah, 54. You get way too much. Well, not so much, but loads of handgun ammo. So the ammo that's dropped by enemies actually looks at what weapons you've got in your inventory, and it only drops ammo for the weapons you have, except handgun ammo, because that's, for some reason, handgun ammo is guaranteed to be in the drop pool, even if you don't have a handgun. So I remember I was doing a hand cannon only playthrough, and enemies, dropped a lot of hand cannon ammo, but mostly dropped handgun ammo, even with nothing else in inventory. First combination treasure as well this time. Climb back up so we can get the last few medallions and I think some extra money down here as well. So this first one is easy to get. That one over there, for some reason, I remember having a lot of issues. Yeah. Maybe it was just me trying to aim with the PS2 stick. Because God knows that's a fucking terrible thing to try. Terrible thing to have to do. It just bugs me that Leon fucking has Parkinson's apparently. Fucking the Wii version doesn't have that, making it by far the superior version to play. Right, coming up on very first button mashing thing, so it's gonna show up on the mic and it's going to be bad. So in fact, you know what? I can just mute I'm gonna mute whilst I'm doing this. Actually, before I do mute, the strategy, if you're doing it on keyboard mouse, is to crisscross your arms. So you've got your right hand on X and C, and then your left hand on mouse 1, mouse 2. Because for some reason, you have to mash X to run. You have to press either X and C together or mouse 1 and mouse 2 together to dodge. So I crisscross to make it a lot easier. Okay. I wonder how bad that actually would have sounded. Also, just mashing with a keyboard in general is just fucking awful. It's way better on a controller. And here, get a cheeky snipe. This guy. That's not what I wanted, but he's gonna stand still. There we go. So if you shoot the hand, not the dynamite, but the hand, dynamite goes off. Okay. I don't know why they didn't give the dynamite a hitbox, but game developer will do on that. Right, let's see if I can cheeky snipe on that as well. There we go. There's a bit of guesswork because I couldn't see it. Also, the slide just comes back all, by itself. Got a look at its own. This guy more often than not blows himself up. Oh, come on. Speed that up for him. Yeah, just blew himself up, never mind. I was going to shoot his hand to make it blow up, but apparently that throw was different than the first one he did. I don't know how. With a red cat's eye, that's the first beer stein cat. Super easy to miss as well, because it's pretty rare that you have a reason to look up in video games. So you can just miss a whole bunch of treasure by just not looking up. Also, in Incorporeal Spider. Shame that there's not like spider enemies in this game like in Resident Evil 2. Here, the trick is, you face the wall, you 1A and shoot. You don't have to think about it, because your default aiming height is just the same as the dynamite tripwires. Also here, you creep through a little tiny hole. I don't think there's anything else to pick up. I remember my sister got really scared of the fucking closet shaking and didn't always open it.
Little rough, don't you think? You're not like them?
No. You?
Okay, I have only one very important question. You got a smoke?
Got gun.
Oh, I should have had my soundboard ready. Fuck. Oh, what a fool.
Perfect. The big cheese.
What?
This is bringing you back to like Shadow Lady stuff as well. In animation where the, I mean, what's this name? It's just a big block of milk and cheese. God, those were the days. Hit ratio 90%, that's not as good as I'd like. Also, I've been sitting on my foot and it's gone numb.
Feeble humans, let us give you our power. Soon, you will become unable to resist this intoxicating power.
Voice actor is really good. Voice acting in general in this game is actually pretty surprisingly good.
Hey. Hey, wake up.
For some reason, someone stole Leon's coat.
Crawl out of one hole and into another.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Oh, tell me what this is all about.
Americano, see? Now what brings a bloke like you to this part of the world? Oh, hey, easy, whoever you are.
Name's Leon.
They're not
Came here
even
looking for this
fucking
girl.
attached by
Seen her?
anything.
What, are you supposed to
What,
be a cop or
AAA
something?
game?
Nah, you don't look the type.
Maybe.
His fucking stole looks disgusting.
Okay, let me guess.
It just looks like dirt on his
She's the
chin.
president's daughter?
That's too good for a guess. Want to start explaining?
Psychic powers. Nah, just kidding with you, amigo.
There is
I overheard
practically
one of the
almost
villagers
massive
talking
clean
something
shave.
about the president's daughter in the church.
And who might you be?
Me llamo Luis Serra. I used to be a cop in Madrid. But now I'm just a
Quite
good-for-nothing
understood why
guy
that axe
who
wielding one
happens
was
to be
really
quite
bloodied.
the ladies' man.
Why'd you quit?
It's completely unique to
Policia.
in the rest of the game.
You put your life on the line, nobody really appreciates you enough for it.
Hey,
Being a hero isn't what it's
Politics
cracked
in
up
my
to be
channel.
anymore.
stop that.
Used to be a cop myself. Only for a day, though.
I thought I was bad.
Somehow I managed to get myself involved with the incident in Raccoon City on my first day in the force.
That is the incident with the viral outbreak, right? I think I might have seen a sample of the virus in a lab at the department. Do something, cop!
After you!
Now!
For some reason, you're just 100% allowed to spam both possible button combinations. It's weird. Also, what the fuck is the police department doing with this sample of a zombie creating virus?
It's Leon. Sorry I couldn't get in touch sooner, but I was a bit tied up.
You're okay, right?
Funny,
Fine. There was a male civilian held captive. According to him, Ashley's in a church somewhere.
What happened to him?
He managed to escape.
Do you have a fix on the location of that church?
No, but apparently there's a secret passage in the village that leads there. I'm heading back to the village.
You can actually hear footsteps from here. Never noticed that before. So good. Okay, for some reason I thought you could inspect the body of the axe guy, but apparently not. Leon's lips look a bit like dead from a couple of... Was the best character in any video games ever.
Over here, stranger.
God, I love him so much. The fact that they took him out of the Resident Evil games, just unforgivable. So much so that I can't fucking speak. I'm just that seething. Also, who the fuck are they going to try and hang from that distance? That height? I'm not going to upgrade the handgun, so I might as well reload.
Got something that might interest you.
Shows you his car.
Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Such a good voice actor. Oh, fucking god. Do you the blue medallions? No. No,
What are
you're
you
talking about. Stop
selling?
talking to me, please. Sell
Is that all?
them.
ah.
Don't wanna
Thank
sell
you.
beer
What are
stein.
you buying?
Upgrade.
Is that...
Cat-
is...
Firepower. Because
Thank you.
of the 3 guns that we're gonna get, like, well, that we have now,
What are you? Is that a... Thank you.
Right. Of the 3 guns that I have now,
Thank you.
the shotgun is the only one that should be upgraded at this point, because the handgun's going to get trashed. And there's no point in upgrading the rifle for now, because the rifle will always, 100% guaranteed, kill any regular enemy with a headshot, regardless of its damage. But I don't really want to combine the red herbs, because at this point a green herb will heal like half, maybe 2/3 of your health, so it's kind of a waste. But I do need the inventory space. I like to have grenades at the bottom as well. It really fucking bugs me. You can't move 2 items at once. It just seems unnecessary. Put the eggs at the bottom because I'm going to pick up more shotgun ammo. Okay, nice and organised. Here we go. Oh no, fucking. There we go. Oh yeah, I didn't move this grenade then. And here's a fun fact as well. There are 0 points in this entire game where enemies respawn infinitely. Even if it seems like they do not. You can kill every single one eventually. Even in fucking mercenaries mode, you can kill so many, they just will not spawn. So that there is a hard cap on the amount of points that you can get. Found that out the fucking annoying way. Right, there's going to be one walking there, one walking here that I want to take care of. You need to be careful though, because if you miss a headshot, then that's it. You get like caught pretty much. They will start coming for you. I don't know what. I can't remember if they start coming for you if you miss the shot completely and like hit the ground or whatever. Also just putting in a string clip diagonally casually. Yeah, when you hear the music it's time to go. Can't really run past it because they can't really people down there. That was a lucky 2 headshots. But yeah, even though enemies don't respawn infinitely, it's kind of... It's not really a great use of your time to just kill every single thing if you can just run past it. So you just run past everything onto here. That was unlucky. Also, if your health bar is green, you cannot be one hit by anything that isn't a scripted one hit, like the chainsaw, for example. So it's always a good idea to keep yourself at green health. That's good. I was worried he was going to throw the dynamite and try to grapple me. But he pulled out everything and dynamite, so it's fine. Weapon to use, like a one-on-one fight. So, like I said, it's just insta-kill range. melee attack, it's guaranteed to put you under red health. Like red minimum health. It's not worth it. I was going to go for the money on the floor, but it's not worth it. Also, for some reason, you run faster this animation versus any other animation, or at least a non-bugged animation. The striker was slower after that, even though IRL the striker is a pretty shit gun. You know, video games that decide things are better based on how cool they look. So I'm just going to use the rifle. I mean, the fact that it's a first-person view is really powerful. I think there's only one negative to this. Got funded 2/3 of the just used. Also, you can't really stun lock someone with melee because, kind of like Dark Souls, they will just like build up poise over time, which is kind of annoying. Also, I like the shotgun here, just shoot that miss. That's what you do. So, jump to the window. Right off the main of this guy. In the PS2 version, the guy in here doesn't actually start running for you until you get through, until you go into the room. In this version, how did that miss? In this version, you just start running for this, it's done afterwards. This game is I hope that's okay. Get some gemstones. Also, a nice touch in this one, where there's ammo, the fire isn't lit. Good health and safety standards. But like I said, the two people in here don't start running for you in the PS2 version. Also in the PS2 version, it's not really clear that this area has water in it. Like at all. I don't even remember there being like sloshy footsteps. Do want to pull out the rifle again though. Yeah, so the guy with the axe usually stands right there. He doesn't, in the PS2 one, he just doesn't run for you for some reason. I wonder if that's bugged or not. Yeah, they just actually shoot him. Oh wait, no, it would be better to reload because I mixed up where this area leads to with somewhere else, and we're going to use the rifle pretty soon after escaping. Escaping? I mean exiting. Okay, here we go. I'm going to back up a little bit. Get that one. Rather thing to get the other two. You don't have to set off the bear traps here, but I do it just to be safe. Here's the first of the brass watch or copper watch? Brass, okay. coming up to one of the hardest puzzles in video games as well. You want to write this down. It's kind of complicated, so get a pen and paper handy. Write down up, right. It's I hope you could keep up with that. I know it's complicated. Also up and left works as well because puzzles. I was pressing the wrong button. Chief's note. Oh cool, you can actually read it in the background. Instructed, I have the agent. Third party. Such a plan could be ruined. It is kind of weird that Leon was just thrown into an open room and barely locked up. The insignia key, and I'm pretty sure there's ammo here. Like the window yet? No. Just really out of place god rays. I mean, there's not. The sun isn't even there. So you can inspect paintings.
Nuestro jefe se cuidará de la rata. Si la plaga es mucho mejor que la nuestra. Tienes
And then Leon activates his fucking Rasengan, it's called.
You carry the same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider. Just remember, if you become unpleasant to our eyes,
I just noticed he's wearing a fucking Bloodborne coat.
consequences.
What? Same blood.
That was a really short chapter.
Leon, I've been able to get some new info that might help you.
Fill me in.
Apparently,
Yeah,
there's a
fill me up.
religious cult group involved. They're called the Los Illuminados.
Los Illuminados. That's a mouthful. Anyway, I had an unexpected run-in with the big cheese of this village.
But you're okay, right?
Yeah, but he could have killed me, but he let me live. And he mentioned something about me carrying the same blood as
Los
them.
Illuminati.
Whatever that means.
Los Illuminati.
Carry the same blood. Huh. Interesting.
Anyway, there are more important things than solving riddles right now.
You're right. Hurry and find that church, Leon.
Hurry and find that church. What's we looking like? It's not too bad. It does kind of get annoying carrying loads of grenades because they take up a stupid amount of space. Right, I need to reload as well. Cutscene. Honks him on the head. Kick him, Leon. Just kick him. There's a weird shadow and a fucking laser dart. Oops. Oops. What weird cutscene. A woman in red, somehow so familiar. That's all. There's nothing else. There's no real reason to watch that. Painting of there's a screenshot of the church with a filter put over it. Wonder what's in here. Ooh. Okay. Okay, please. And yeah, he never drops anything. Oh wait, what? Intel gained, he can drop stuff. But yeah, he was busy shitting in the urinal. Kind of... Get this toilet paper for a fucking urinal. And candles. And nothing on the floor. Like no drain or whatever. Like there's tiles, what? There's like... mosaic tiles on the floor. Yeah, if you don't go in there, he never comes for you, so... If you wanna... The only real reason to kill him is to just gamble on the chances of a drop. Which I thought he couldn't drop anything. I stand corrected. So they live people that even read books. Painting of a lake. Okay, that's clearly not the one that's in this game. It's very clearly not that. Also, where's camera? There we go. I'm pretty sure the egg can be a gold one. I seem to remember getting a gold one from that. From the oven. To remember. Also, I'm gonna have the rifle for this bit. Knock him down. That's lucky. Oh, I hope to... Okay, that was really sloppy. Because what I wanted to do was stop him from revving the chainsaw, because you can just stun lock him pretty much. Because every time if he's not revved it up, every time he gets on his feet, he'll try to rev it, which just gives you the opportunity to him over again. Get another ruby. I think one of 3 in the game, maybe 4. There's the one from the first chainsaw guy, then that guy, and I think one of the Bella sisters gives you ruby, and then that's it. Dead. I don't want to reload the shotgun just yet, just in case there's an upgrade for it the next time we meet the merchant. Let's see if I can pull this off. Cool. There it is. They didn't even aggro. Oh yeah, they did. And there's no real reason to do that. Also for here, you want to equip a grenade to run fast. And just run. Just keep running. Just run forward. Oh, that was not as intended. You know what? No. Retry from checkpoint. Yeah, you run forward. It's because I messed up the first bit. You wanna go right, run past him, run past that. There we go. And as long as you strafe as you run past the pitchfork guy, you don't get hit. There you go. Just run straight past everyone. Past everyone. This is guaranteed TMP ammo, even though I don't have it. I don't remember if the TMP is any good or not. So I remember it being alright, but Don't really trust that memory, to be honest. Healthy. There we go. Right, and here. Excuse me. You wanna shoot that. For some reason, it makes these show up. You got the elegant headdress. Also, about the headdress. There's the rare stone has made it one of a kind. There's 2 of them in the game. Fun fact. What a fucking developer oversight.
Got something that might interest you. Got a selection of good things on. What are you buying? What are you buying?
No, I'm gonna have to reload it.
What are you selling?
Which I kinda don't
Is that
want
all?
to do.
Thank you. Is that all?
Okay.
Thank you.
Where do you get the stuff for this? It's one. Alright, there's one in the giant passage. One with the Bella sisters. Oh, in the. No, that's the cat eye I'm thinking of. Entirely remember where you find the 3 gems for that. I don't really need to reload the shotgun yet. I can get away with not doing that until I absolutely have to. Wait away, because there's a grenade. And I think this is rifle ammo. Oh yeah, I don't think you can pick it up before that cutscene plays. I don't think there's enough space. I think it's too far away. There's this guy. It's nice that he doesn't try and re-chamber after the last bullet's done. Just makes it that bit quicker. There we go. Didn't drop anything. Good. Didn't want to drop. I didn't want anything anyway. Probably knife this one. Gotta get that sweet spot. There it is. Right, so you got 10, but you want to get all 15 just so the reward you get is just slightly, ever so slightly better. Makes it actually worth taking. Also, when you get a headshot like that, there's 2 animations that can play. One of them is really quick, one of them's kind of slow. And the one that we just got was the fast one. You just gotta be careful going in for the kick, because you kind of need to be careful with how much time you've got to do it. Also, aim for the dynamite for him. Here as well. Right, and this puzzle was easy as well. You just gotta remember. You gotta remember 3 3s, 3 4s, 1 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. Easy peasy.
Leon, have you reached the church
Oh yeah,
yet?
you need to actually check the door.
Well, yeah. Sort of.
Leon, did I mention not to take the scenic route? At any rate, Ashley's probably inside that structure. Rescue her, hurry!
I forgot you're supposed to check the door.
Hunnigan, it's Leon. The door's locked. I can't get in.
Didn't they teach you how to pick locks at the academy?
Yeah. There's some sort of indentation, like something might fit inside.
Well,
And
there's
you've
no
also
use
got
standing
grenades,
around.
though.
Leon, you have to find
Those
some
might
way or
help.
something to get inside.
And there's also a window right there. Right there. Video games. Oh yeah, she did fall off, that's fine. Also, if you're unlucky, you can kick them straight back onto this platform instead of the water. Bit of a pain to actually get. There we go, because Leon has fucking Parkinson's apparently. Guaranteed to be a snake in there. Just gotta be careful. Also, the last guy right down there, you don't really need to bother with him, because I'm pretty sure he does the animation that puts him in place. Yeah. So you can just run straight past him. At least one flash grenade. Get a bit closer. There we go. Yeah. Well, not really a whole bunch of money, but you know, it's free because you get your grenade back. Free money doesn't hurt. Oh yeah. Hear something growling, yeah. Sounds like a bear. It wouldn't surprise me if they did just use bear samples for that. I remember hearing that apparently one of the Ganado screams has cat noises in it. I've never really been able to hear it properly. It just doesn't sound like it to me.
Got some rare.
Maybe
What
I
are
need
you
to
selling?
First off, sell
Is
that
that all? What are you
and
buying?
then get the Punisher for free. The reason you get all 15 is that it starts with 1 extra point in firepower upgraded for free, which makes it 0.1 damage point better than the regular handgun,
Thank you. What are you
You know.
buying?
and making it, you know, worth getting.
What are you buying?
Should I upgrade the rifle? Yeah, it's only 6,000.
Is that all strength?
The fire, you don't upgrade the firepower for the rifle. It's just not worth it at all. It's completely unnecessary. Also, I like how the Punisher's gimmick is over penetration, and that's portrayed as a good thing in this game. Oh yeah, here's another mashing bit, so I'm going to mute for it. There we go. This guy, you can just go immediately. But the guy that aggroes, you want him to actually run to you. So we could set up the drift wire. Let's get rid of him. If you hear no music, that means no one's aggro to you. I'm just not getting all that lucky to the eggs now. Just getting a bunch of regular ones when you want either brown or gold ones. And over here is a really easily missable treasure. The antique pipe. Which I didn't know about until like last year. Because I decided to finally buy the treasure maps from the mission. And I had just no idea that it was there because I didn't. How often do you look up in video games? See in like horror third person shooters. There is stuff in the shack, but it's not worth getting cornered like that. Run straight past it. It's probably, from what I remember, it's like maybe one herb or one box of ammo. Did he just say, "What's that"?
Vámonos. Okay, ándale.
Okay. I'd be like Donkey Kong. Policia. In the fucking silent pit from Star Wars. Just dives and Free Willies fucking eats him. It's a lot bigger when you're out of the boat. Oh shit! I should have mentioned it when I had the what's it called, the pistol. But the handgun that you start with actually has a pressure button on the grip attached to the laser pointer. Or laser sight, whatever you would call it. So with that one gun, it does make sense that the laser only shows up when Leon aims. But I don't think one for this one. No. There is a safety lever, but it's on the wrong side. Or at least, you know, the 5.7 is ambidextrous. So it's weird that it's missing from the left side of the gun. Also, the village is the only point in the game where I usually run into inventory space issues because you just need those grenades for Mendez. They take up so much inventory space. Also, I'm not going to show off the thing that happens when you shoot all the fishes because I don't really want to, you know, log a death on my save. You know, I don't want to just kill myself for the funnies. Also, right, I can't remember how it is with a controller, but on PC, this feels fucking awful to aim for some reason. Like, it's not like that for regular guns, so I don't know how they messed it up for the harpoon. So where do the Ganados that were using the boat go. Screams at you. That sounded a lot like the COD Zombies screams. Also, I like how Del Lago has little feetsies. There's a little game girl food. What? I can't remember how many harpoons it is. Well, I don't know how many it is on any difficulty, not just normal. Because I'm pretty sure it's fairly consistent. I don't think it's a random amount of damage that they do. And yeah, this is where the weird controls really start to fuck you. Kind of have to get lucky, unfortunately. It feels so weird and stuttery, and the X and Y sensitivity isn't matched up properly. It just feels awful. Yeah, you want to take as many like cheap pot shots as you can with the harpoons. You don't have to worry too much about being hit as long as you swerve to the right or the left as avoid the thing that you're running into. That chicken on knife missed it. Right side, yes, yes. It feels somewhat random when that event happens, what side you'll actually show up on. You do kind of get a feel for it, at least. Except for like Three Stooges bit. Also trying to cut the rope in the least efficient way. Also when it kind of feels like the game switches from pre-rendered to in-engine like midway through that cutscene, because it just looks completely different when it closes in on Leon. It's nice. Names start with L. It's all the same. Oh no. It's got the COVID-19. This is why you wear a mask. I want this to happen to you. There's also another really short chapter. Oh, a nice 30 FPS bit of the cutscene there. This is what happens when you don't wear a mask. Oh, you can 100% tell that it's fucking... That's just a decal overlaid on top of the skin. Kind of ruins games to look a bit too close at stuff.
Leon, it's been 6 hours since our last transmission.
God, I wish I could get 6 hours of sleep.
Don't you mean lonely? Anyway, I started to feel dizzy, and then I guess I must have lost consciousness.
Lost consciousness? Maybe that has some connection to what the village chief was talking about.
Can't say. But I'm all right now. I'm gonna continue my mission.
Yeah, so they in that one cutscene they infected Leon with diabetes, and so he just passes out every now and then. I think I need to why can I check this? What's the point? It just looks like dog shit. It's HD re-release. I'm gonna go to the merchant before I do anything. Anonymous letter. One item hidden in the forwards field to get you able to get Ashley out of the church. I'll warn you. Gigante. So God bless. Fortunately, it's beyond my power. Is that the first time that God is mentioned in a Resident Evil game? What's this say? Waterfall this way. Oh yeah, this is where you get the first thing for the mask. Yeah, they're just called a gemstone in this or something. Oh, for fuck's sake. I have to sell what I can first.
Got some What are you buying? What are you buying?
Got a free
Thank you.
10 shotgun shells.
What are you selling? Is that Thank you.
I really... Yeah, the hand grenades will come in useful for the boss fight. Keep them.
Is
I'm
that
getting-
all,
I'm
stranger?
getting rid of the chicken eggs.
Thank you. Is that Thank
Yeah,
you.
there we go. So I'll reload that to pick up some stuff. The wrong one was. Oh yeah, I think the gemstone's in a barrel, not an actual sconce, whatever they're called. I think it's this one. No. These ones. Yeah, there it is. Also, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick up this rifle ammo, because it's a full stack. Oh no, I can. Is that? Oh, that looks like the semi-auto sniper without its scope. Some guns that clearly aren't the TMP. There's just fucking bazookas as well. And bolt action guns that are clearly not the oh actually no. I was gonna say they don't look alike, but they do kind of. Also, what kind of sniper rifle is chambered in 223? What kind of fool do you take me for? Yeah, we filled our sniper rifle with fucking... I can't even think of a good comparison because of how silly it is. Unrealistic it is. Also, I'm going to go back to over here because there's a special cutscene that I've not seen in ages. I want to see. I'm going to a grenade so I can run away from it as well. Oh, hang on. The nest is back. Cool. It dropped nothing. That's really cool. It just appears out of nowhere. introduction scene for the dogs, even though you've got no reason to go back this way. There's literally no benefit for backtracking through there. Hang on. Wait, I've made him into a unicorn? I expected him to drop something. Oh well. Also, you can just like fucking slam into the docks and then mash E just to for some reason make a perfect duck. Here we go. I pick up that grenade? No. What kind of grenade is it? It's a flash grenade. I can. Yeah, I'll come back for that. Oh, didn't break the box. There's nothing in there. Fuck you. Come up here, and we can very clearly see that there's no enemies there. Boom, enemy there. What good quality gun. Dead. Get a whole bunch of cash from it as well. It's a good thing that it just overwrit the knife with a kick, because that was done with me. I don't know why I went in for the knife. Back up. There's a regular grenade in not too long as well. Actually, if I use those 2 bullets that are in that stack, the handgun bullets, I should be okay. Do it pick up a grenade? I said that the village is the only part of the game where you're going to run into inventory issues, because you've got too much to pick up and too little space. As soon as you get to the second. As soon as you get to the second area, you can buy a bigger attaché case. And it just gets rid of all of your problems immediately. Also, this guy here that I'm aiming at has really low health for some reason. Yeah, 3 shots from this killed him. I don't know why he has a tiny amount of health. So, there's a spinel. I keep having to like adjust my sitting position, so I keep muting. It's up. Sake. I'll have to come back for it after the enemies show up. Jump. never really stopping me from going underneath the waterfall though. Also, in early versions of the game, you could just jump down here and you'd clip through that wall and you could just run straight past the waterfall. Yeah, you don't, there's just a path leading straight in. You probably would be able to just walk over. Jump back one. And enemies are far less inclined to throw things at you if they're off camera. There we go, that's what I wanted. Shoot this. There we go. So if there's like a big group of enemies and you just look away, chances are they won't throw stuff at you. I'll have to just combine it. Got no choice but to combine it. The round insignia.
I've obtained an object that resembles a cult group's insignia.
Wonderful, Leon. Head back to the church. Ashley's safety is our immediate priority.
Now, here's a fun fact. In PS2 version of this game, there's a shiny shimmer effect here that tells you that there's a spinel underneath it. I mean, in the fire, I mean. But for some reason, in the PC version, it just doesn't show up. So I'm discarding an egg. Also, in the PS2 version, Leon's hair goes like ginger here, in this area specifically for some reason. Looks a lot like his Resident Evil 2 hair colour. So the boss fight, because I can't pick anything up. 4 grenades I can use. So did they go in there and then close the door behind them? There's the shadows. There's no fucking wood. That was kind of Wilhelm skirmish. It's got them fucking Dutch angles and jump cuts every 2 seconds. And Liam Neeson style. The aim for his face. Headshots do actually do more damage to this boss. Right, there's another mashing screen, I can't really mute right now. I can't really mute, sorry about that. Also, I'm pretty sure... No, it's after the second round that the dog shows up. Or another one. Okay. I don't know if it's more efficient to shoot the bat parasite thing, but so far so good. I can move this. There we go. Dog should show up. Yeah, here we go. Oh look, it's not Huey.
Hey, it's that dog.
It's a dog that does not look like Huey. Now, he always immediately unaggroes on you. Goes straight for the dog. Grenade equips just. Right. Oh yeah. Fuck off. So I didn't start mashing immediately. That's bullshit. Just because I didn't fucking pre-dash. Yeah, you know what? No, fuck off. I'm doing the whole thing. What a load of dog shit. Another grenade. Wait, what? What? It was done in 2 this time. I only thought that could happen on easy, not normal. So I skipped the cutscene, whoops. Yeah, all that happens is he falls over and then the gate opens. That's it, nothing else. There's no like the dog just disappears. There's no like cutscene with him. Which is a bit of a shame, but you know, it is how it is. Combine that with the herb I just picked up. Just too much stuff to pick up. I'm gonna sell the hand grenades and then sell 1 flash grenade. I need space more than I need the grenades. In fact, I might just sell both.
Got a selection of
flash
what are
grenades.
you selling? Is that all? Is that all? Thank you.
You only
Is that
really
all?
need the flash grenades when you're doing the
Thank you.
house with Lewis, and you can find a flash grenade in there, so you don't really need very many. And even then, you can just use a shotgun to knock everyone over. Huge deal. The rifle against the parasite head ones, it won't insta kill them, but it will insta knock them into, you know, exposing the parasite, and then a headshot with a rifle into a parasite will insta kill. So it's just a 2-shot with the rifle with the parasite head ones. noticed that before. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Wait, I've never noticed that. Right, equip this so I can run past some stuff. I can't remember if the snake respawns in here or not. Apparently not. Right, and up here there's a couple more dogs. All you have to do is go right, go left, go right. There you go. And then just keep spamming use. As long as you don't go dead on towards the dog, they generally can't hit you. I think this is another incendiary grenade. It's a flash grenade. There's an incendiary grenade upstairs, I remember that. No, that makes no physical sense. You can just mash E, jump across there. Do I have outer space? I'll get rid of the flash grenade. Right, and this puzzle's easy to remember because all you have to do is remember what way each one points. So the red one points down, the green one points left, the blue one points right. And you pick up your first minion.
Ashley!
Don't come!
Hey! Take it easy.
Hey, take it easy.
No! Get away!
Calm down. Everything's going to be just fine. My name's Leon. I'm under the president's order to
This
rescue
room not
you.
even locked.
What? My father?
That's right.
Father?
And I have to get you out of here. Now come with me.
It's just kind of disgusting.
It's Leon. I've succeeded in extricating my subject.
Good work,
Extricating.
Leon. I'll send a chopper over right away.
Extricating.
Where's the extraction point?
There's another trail that you can take to get out of the village. The chopper will pick you up beyond there.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Now hold on, just putting out of control. Wait 1 second. Extricating. Free something or someone from a constraint or difficulty. You know. Oh. Word of the day is
Follow me.
extricating. Pick that up. I normally have to leave behind a whole bunch of handgun ammo here. Fine it. 36. No, I should be able to take some handgun ammo. I'm sorry for my dumb speech impediment. Well, I don't know if it's a real impediment or whatever, you know, it's just probably just a crappy habit.
Take the
So what the fuck, that chandelier was
Who are
freaking
you?
out.
If you must know, my name is Osmond Sadler, the master of this fine
Dumb name.
religious community.
What do you want?
To demonstrate to the whole world our astounding power.
Also, there's a weird, like,
No longer will the United States think they
it's
can
like a
police
layer
the
of
world
dust
forever.
around him. I
So,
suppose it's supposed to be like shadows from his hood.
Kidnapped the president's
Which doesn't look
daughter
right.
in order to give her our power and then send
Dust
her
and
back.
cobwebs
No.
across his face. It's cross-eyed.
Leon, I think they shot something in my neck.
Looking like Mickey Mouse
What
ears
did you
as well.
do to her?
We just planted
freaking out
her
still.
a little gift. Oh, there's going to be one hell of a party when she returns
Heck of
home
a
to
party,
her
thank you.
loving father. But before that, I thought I might bargain with the president for some donation. Believe it or not, it takes quite a lot of money to keep this church up and running.
Faith and money will lead you nowhere, Sadler.
Oh, I believe I forgot to tell you that we gave you the same gift.
When I was unconscious.
Oh, I truly hope you like our small but special contributions. When the eggs hatch, you will become my puppets. Involuntarily, you'll do as I say. I'll have total control
what
over
would
your
really happen
mind.
is Leon would
Don't
tell
you
someone,
think this is a
you know,
revolutionary
in the
way
Secret
to
Service, and then the
promulgate
Secret
one's
Service would just
Sounds
detain
more like
him
an alien invasion if
till
you
they
ask
worked
me.
out how to take it out of him. And Ashley, like, plans are already finished.
You okay?
Leon, what's gonna happen to us?
Don't worry. We got into this mess. We can get out of it.
So that jumper around her neck is way too small for her. Try and go until the end of the village, because that won't take too long.
Wait, follow me.
But I can't take that. Got no space. That's a lot of enemies. If only there were a wagon full of explosive barrels. Also,
Leon, shoot those barrels on that wagon!
I don't know why the HUD disappears when she says that. I've never known. It's just a weird thing that occurs on every version of the game as well. It's not a PC exclusive thing. But the boxes do respawn, so let's open them. So do the nests. Difficult word to say. Nests. Also, yeah, Ashley does duck every time you aim towards her, which can get you into a whole bunch of trouble if you're not careful. Just need to bear that in mind and be super sure you're not aiming at her.
Welcome.
So this is where we pick up best handgun.
Got some rare things on sale. What are you selling?
First off,
Is that
sell them.
Thank you. Is that Thank you. What are you buying?
buy the red 9. Oh wait, was it? Wait, no, I need to sell the handgun
What are you
first. Punisher.
selling? Ah.
There we go.
What are you buying? Ah, a choice of an avid gun collector. It's a nice gun, stranger.
I bet he says it about that. I guess devs just knew that it was the best handgun. I need to use some of that rifle ammo. Also, I love the name of the brands that they give to the ammo, like Red Hawk and Field was it Hybrid XP and Dragonfly. Was that tactical rifle cartridge? Like,
Thank you.
that's
What are
just
you
fancy,
buying?
it's funny. It's charming.
Thank you.
I don't
What are
need to
you
upgrade
buying?
that. Okay, I
Come.
can get at it. What is that say on it? Saboed shotgun slugs. What? Saboed slugs. Sabo slugs. I think that's an oxymoron.
Back any time.
Hold on. Sabo. Oh no. Sabo shotgun. Sabo shotgun slugs are a thing. So saboed slugs are shotgun projectiles smaller than the bore of the shotgun and supported by a plastic sabo. It's designed to engage the rifling. Okay, so okay, right, so a regular slug doesn't engage rifling on a shotgun, but a saboed slug does engage the rifling and make the slug spin. Thing is, when you shoot the shotguns in this game, it's clearly not a slug. It's just regular buckshot. Or from the spread of it, it seems like birdshot. Just gonna leave that 6 ammo. Yeah. So I'm guessing someone on the design team heard the term saboed slugs and just thought it sounded cool. Which, fair enough, it kind of does. Also, I love how fucking massive fucking Red 9 is. I also love the fact that it's called the Red 9. Some nice anti-communist propaganda sentiment. You can just run past everything, but I've got more ammo than I need to, than I can really afford to be carrying on. Shit. Yeah, so one-shot headshot to the parasites. Stop running, please. I mean, he's just having a whale of a time. Oh, there we go. I was going to leave him to his own devices, but... Here we go. See, when they do those dumb dodging animations, they do actually get iframes for, like, maybe one single frame or a collection of frames, but it just makes it so annoying to fucking shoot them. Oh, I didn't think that would hit me. Oh, come on. That was terrible. Oh, I think the knee shot was critical because it insta-killed him with the fire. Gotta be careful not to accidentally lead her into a fucking bear trap. Also, I don't want to be not green health. This up by the shotgun. There we go. It's an organised. I'm going to use more rifle ammo though, because I don't need to carry more than like 10 at a time. I'm pretty sure one of these is guaranteed to become a parasite thing. It's the lady that's up there as well. This one, maybe it's her. Oh no. It's misremembering again. Pick up the thing, please. She like cheers you on when you get a melee kill. Sometimes it's just not worth going for the kick. Not worth the time that it takes. It's not worth losing your position. It's lucky. I was not going for the bear trap. Also, I didn't show it, but early in the game, if you inspect a box or a barrel, it will say it looks like it can be broken. But at this point, Leon kind of gets that already, and so you can't inspect them anymore. It's the sort of hard-hitting character development you get with Resident Evil 4. I was gonna shoot that one guy, but fuck you. Sake. Oh yeah. Castle Ashley. Name's called Leon. Always thought that voice acting was a little bit overacted. Is the Merchant. Is Stephen Merchant. See if I can upgrade the shotgun. Because if not, I'll just reload it.
Got a selection of good things
I
on
can't
what are you
do
selling?
anything to sell.
Come back, Eddie. In time.
Also, this was the game that made me really fall in love with pump action shotguns. And to a degree, handguns as well. Because, you know, your handgun is your primary in this game.
Leon, I have some bad news.
I'd rather not hear it.
Well, I'm afraid I have to tell you anyway. We've lost contact with the chopper. Someone must have shot it down, though we can't determine who.
She just sounds so
We're
disappointed.
prepping another chopper for you.
Someone must
Meanwhile,
have shot
I
it
want you to
down.
head towards the extraction point.
Got it.
Water tested, I just noticed. On the radio it says water tested on it. Yes, that's something to advertise. Also, I've heard some people are confused about where Leon's flashlight is. It's right there. It's right there on his belt. It's very obvious. Moving on. But pay attention to the enemies in the back. They look like fucking N64 enemies.
Hate to say it,
So
but we're
ugly.
sandwiched all right.
So fucking ugly. They could have just made this pre-rendered. Nobody would have cared.
Leon!
Boom, hits him in the head, kills him, game's
Small
over.
world, eh? Well, I see that the president's equipped his daughter with ballistics, too.
How rude! And I don't believe there's any relevance with my figure and my standing. Who are you?
Oh, excuse me, Your Highness. Perhaps the young lady
To be fair, it is
might
just
want to
fucking
introduce
creepy. The
herself
first thing you
first
say to
before
the
asking
girl you
someone
meet
his
is,
name.
"Wow,
Her
nice
name's
boobs."
Ashley Graham, the president's daughter.
Is she... well, you know...
Don't worry. She's cool.
Never mind. There's supposed to be some kind of obvious symptom before you turn into one of them anyway.
Look,
I'm not entirely sure what he means when he says, "Is she?"
Okay,
I've never really
it's game time.
worked that out. Alright, so the first thing you do is actually open all the windows.
Use this.
Because the way that you beat this section is to just kill as many enemies as possible. So there's no point in delaying it. You just want all in. For the first section of the fight, it's good to hold this staircase. To not be at yellow health. Opportunity to reload as well. Where's that? Oh, there's the. Oh, that's the hand grenade. Where's the? There's the flash grenade. I can just run over and grab it if I need to. But also, Lewis can't die, so you don't really need to worry about it. Getting very itchy. Oh, I could get. I thought I could save the parasite before it ran out. Also, when you shoot the shotgun, I don't know if the spread is random or not, but one of the shots, at least, is guaranteed to go where the laser is pointing. Did he say go upstairs? I didn't actually. I wasn't actually listening to him. Getting serious. Oh. Tried to block it with a shotgun. Oh, you're dead. Yep, there we go. Easy peasy. Just got to kill enough of them. It's all about letting them in.
Looks like they're backing off.
So, what do we do now?
The bridge I crossed to get here's out, so I guess we have no choice but to keep moving.
I forgot something. You guys go on ahead.
Lewis.
Casually just... 62 people. Jesus. Right, and now we just, like the first village fight, we just got to run around and pick stuff up. It is interesting that it's all on the same map though, so you can just pick up stuff that enemies dropped. And if you spotted it in the cutscene, the cabinet that I shot was genuinely missing from that cutscene, so it's clearly not pre-rendered or anything. I could have just reloaded the shotgun. It's cool that this game takes use of, or makes use of pre-rendered, of in-engine cutscenes. Especially for a PS2 game as well. Although, having said that, I'm fairly sure the PS2 used a lot of pre-rendered cutscenes, versions of cutscenes, because the what's it called, the costume that you wore isn't reflected in cutscenes in the PS2 version.
Welcome.
So I'm guessing they just had to save file space and use the pre-rendered versions.
Is that... Is that... Thank you. Come. Back any time.
Come. 2 routes. Just a minute ago, shot down a helicopter. Should be in the... It's the... determines who the traitor is. They can only do small operations. Gotta recapture her. 2 Americans can only get out by using 2 routes. Bunch of Ganados. The other one has Gigante. See on the map it says El Gigante and Los Ganados. Oh, I for some reason never noticed that. It's actual like text on the backgrounds of the files. Also, I never noticed how this said Amenhotep. Strange thing for a typewriter to say. There's also more stuff to pick up in the environment. Not over here apparently though. For some reason thought there would be stuff over there. But I know there's at least this and a piece of handgun ammo. Yeah, there is. Right, and we're actually going to do both routes to get all the treasure. By far the easiest one is the Gigante fight. I'm just going to skip the cutscene because it's just a gate opening, who cares. The only annoying thing is the way Ashley is like spawned into a certain place on the map can cause her to be killed by the thingy really easily. So you start with the pistol. First thing you want to do is run in front of Ashley, otherwise she'll duck and just stay in one space, which will get her killed. It's better for you to get grabbed rather than Ashley. Also, I'm sorry if that was really loud. The mic is right next to my mouse. I'll mute the next time I have to do that. I completely forgot that would happen. I'm sorry about that. Come on, climb. To mute that time. Muted that time. To reload. Might be able to pull off a cheeky red 9 reload. Yeah, I will. Do it again. Let's keep it nice and consistent. What? Oh, fuck. Nice and quick that time. There we go, that was easy. This should be the last one.
Follow me. Wait. Follow me.
There we go. So I've got shift set to wait and follow, but I need to hold down shift to mute my microphone. So that might get in the way in the future. Right, and now that he's dead, there's nothing else to worry about in this route. So it's literally just him by himself. There is a bunch of treasure. I don't know why there are barrels up here in this thing, because you can't get up here, but saying it's separate ways, I think is the one. Get up there. I don't know why there's barrels in Leon's version. Also, there is an angle that you can take to get 2 chains in one swing. I'm just too dumb to have done it. Get a whole bunch of that. which you can take through the entire game without using it if you just go back and use the other route. It does get in the way of using stuff quickly in the future, because you have to, every time you bring up the menu, you have to scroll past it. Shoot down that thing to pick up. See if I can. No. There we go. Speed run. So yeah, I'm just gonna use the old key so I can not have it in inventory. There we go. Both routes lead to the same, you know, level, so you're not missing out by not going through one. I mean, no, by not going through that door or going through the other door in the other room. Go through both so you can get all of the items. Because both of them are pretty easy. Skip the cutscene again because it's not important. You have stuff to sell. Don't need to
Welcome. Got a selection. What are you selling? Is that they come back anytime?
It's only one bullet, but I might as well reload.
Ahí está.
Fuck's sake. I used a lot of shotgun ammo in that cabin fight. Also, she drops a incendiary grenade, but I'm not going to be able to get it. Whilst Ashley is hiding, she's 100% invulnerable. You don't have to worry about her. That's annoying. At least they stood still. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oops. Although I don't really need her to hide right this second. I do it. There we go. Actually, no, you know what, I will get her to hide because I don't want to get hit by the chainsaw with the Bella sisters. I don't even know if she can, but I don't want to risk it. Oh, there's a thing right there she could have hidden. There's a place you can jump down to get a little bit extra. Evidently not. Starts and stops. Right, I'm gonna use up the last of this little clip. I guess in this context it would be right to say clip, because it is fed. I'll just use the shotgun and the Bella sisters. Right. What you want to do... I can't... One of them is the right one to jump down to. One of them's the wrong one. I can't remember which is which. I think it's this one is the better one to jump down from. Could be wrong. Let's find out. Maybe I'm just misremembering the whole thing. There isn't a right and wrong one. Well, no, I think that was probably the optimal one. Also, if you heard that bleep and bloop, that was because I hit caps lock by mistake. Oh, fuck's sake. Pressing the wrong button. Off. Just gonna use a shotgun. I hit them both. There we go.
Wait, follow me.
I'm pressing the wrong button. It wasn't really necessary to shoot that axe. I don't think it was going to hit me, but still. There's a lot of shotgun ammo that I prefer that I wasn't using. Come on. That's not me. There we go. There we go. Easy peasy, haven't got the ruby. That's what I was looking for. Oh no, there's the drop down bit that I said you can get a little bit extra. Yeah, just a bit of shotgun ammo. So don't want to be yellow here.
Where are you going, Leon?
Shh. I don't want to catch all the cameras. Look how she ducks when you kick. It's just a nice little detail. Could use more shotgun ammo. Also, just through here is the last
Wait.
mask gem. I'll tell her to wait so I don't have to catch her and then wait for her to climb back up.
Follow me.
Just through here. Red gem. That's the last one. The last cat eye is just up ahead as well. There's a bin over here. Get to hide in. There's a whole bunch of enemies. I want to use the grenade. Because I doubt I'm really going to use it anywhere else. Come on. We could probably just run past them. Like you used to. Headshot gives you enough time to reload. Yeah, I'll do it. I do it? Oh, okay. I missed anyway. There we go. Easy peasy.
Wait, follow me.
It's the wrong button on. I think I'm just used to pressing control to control Ashley and shift to run for some reason. Pick up thing. Cool. I probably should have done this, the Ganados one first and then the Gigante one. Because the Gigante door puts you out to the left here with that door. So it would have just been slightly more efficient. Also, I think this is the first time we see the merchant with glowing eyes.
Welcome. Got a selection
fact, I
of
guess.
what are you selling? Is that it? Ah, thank you. Come.
So I need to combine the gems. Okay. Mask with all gem pieces fitted in it.
Wait,
I'll sell it to him in just a second because I don't need to do it right now. Actually, no. Let's see if he's got any upgrades I can get.
what are you buying?
Doesn't shit.
Is that all? Thank you.
Hope he's got one before Mendes so I don't have to reload. I think there's a flash grenade in here, and also this. Clearly underestimated him, he's still alive. He could destroy the village before the eggs hatch. I need to look for Lewis instead and the American. To enlighten betrayal. He's just announcing that he's a boss fight. Oh no, it's not flash grenades, it's rifle ammo. Yeah, I do want to use the rifle for this bit. Just makes it easier. Can't open that yet. That's the way out. Can't open it. Right, before you step onto this like ski lift thing, you can shoot down a couple of people. So that's what I'm going to do. Also, I'm pretty sure you can't use the handgun to shoot them because I'm fairly confident that your bullets just despawn. Right, yeah, and it's best to use the rifle for this because it goes through an infinite amount of enemies. You can just one shot to kill them all. It doesn't really matter how powerful of a gun you use because they will just fall off instantly. Also, you can see them spawn in as well. Watch this. Watch this. You see him just pop into existence. Oh, I aggroed a guy up in the cave. It's interesting. I didn't know that they existed before you stepped off the no-lift thing. But this game's levels are a lot bigger than you'd expect for a PS2 game. For a GameCube game as well. But I don't know why Ashley just can't just climb through the window like Rimshock? What? It is a jacketed hollow point. Does make sense. Also makes sense why you can't really shoot through armor in this game with the handgun. But yeah, tell her to wait because there's no reason to take her into this little optional bit. There we go. I'm lucky the dynamite blocked the fucking axe. Is the place where they enlighten betrayers. There's some kind of ritual? Yeah, I fucking wonder. Who knows? Yeah, it's the final cat's eye as well. Do them. Finally get rid of all of the incendiary grenades in just a minute. It's kind of that's cool that you can see the castle. Foreshadowing. I'm sure that would be the right word for that. I can upgrade the shotgun.
Welcome.
But I might need to use a shotgun just to fall back on.
What are you buying?
I'll upgrade it.
What are you selling? Is that... Thank you.
It's only 20 grand a piece, but it's
Come back anytime.
it's better than nothing. This 5 should be plenty. That should be more. To that. And
better stay outside.
And I'll mess up the fucking
Go hide.
quick time event. Very smooth transition. I'll go for Metal Gear Solid 4 style. When I say, oh my god. It really is just a bloodborne coat. The buttons are clipping through on the back as well. Oh, here we go. There we go. X and C is such a weird combination. Why not like Q and E?
Hostile away.
You know, W and L as well. Shitty one-liners as well. That was fun. The monster design is so cool as well. Just turns into a centipede now. Just want to make sure you throw the grenades right on top of him. There's only 2 to get him out of that. Back up a bit. Do one more. There we go. Easy peasy. Boss fight under a minute. 5 grenades. Oh, and his body's still riding. Fucking fight's over. I don't know if you can pick up the money before you pick up the eyeball. It is pretty cool that there's like a hidden weakness. It's also really fucking cool that I have a whole bunch of inventory space now. I feel so liberated. Bit awkward without music now. almost at the end of the village. Which means we're almost at the end of the stream too.
Are you okay, Leon?
I wonder what she was thinking when she had the fucking explosions go off.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Got a selection of what are you selling?
50 centerfire rifle cartridges. Cartouches? What? It's weird. The cartridge 9mm parabellum for use in submachine guns. T. Ohio.
Is that all, stranger? Is that all? Is that all?
Also,
Thank you.
I used to think it was kind of silly that the TMP couldn't use the handgun ammo, considering it's both 9mm, but it does make sense that a gun could be chambered for one specific brand of ammo.
Thank you.
More knowledge than I had when I was just a little baby playing this game. Let's revise everything real quick. There we go.
Wait, follow me.
Don't need a gun until we get through that door with the with Mendez's eye. Oh, that's good. That's easy. But for some reason, when you're up at the top before you've shot all the people, you can just get on any time, but I'm pretty sure at the bottom of it you have to actually wait for a lift cart thing to be there before you get on. Annoying. Although I could be misremembering that as well. Some cool retinal scan. Also, this cutscene here, I always thought that it looked like Leon had a tiny little smirk on the corner of his mouth. Bit of a smile. Also, there's handgun ammo just to the right. Use the handgun for this.
Wait.
Get Ashley to wait at the door just in case. There it is. I don't know how he got the truck there or why he was there. There we go.
Follow me.
Right, and the strategy here
Follow me.
is to turn around and just keep in backwards as you walk, and then pick up the money. Keep looking backwards. Don't keep your eye on the door. Just keep your eye on the door. Ooh, pick up stuff as well. The reason you do that, as soon as you look away, they spawn. So you just making sure you have enough time to get the barrels. Get the first velvet blue, which is pretty much the spinner of the castle area. I'll look at the N64 enemies as well. But actually, it's not as nearly as bad as it was in the cabin cutscene. Begs the question, why was it so shit? I always
You
thought
take that
it sounded like he said
Okay.
King Kong 3.
Ready?
They were saying the hill.
Come on.
Yeah.
There we go. The end. Village. So I'll pick up the stuff in this little courtyard bit and the typewriter, and that'll be the end of it. End of it for today, I mean. If Anton has put out his devlog yet. 'Cause he normally does it. He says he does it every Friday. It's usually like every Saturday. Because of time zones, I guess. Okay, right. This box always has a snake in it. There we go. Just use it straight away. So the brown eggs, I think, give health equivalent to a green herb. And the gold eggs completely refill your health. Chicken eggs are just almost useless. No, I'll sort out my inventory now, rather than later. So I'll buy everything that I need to buy and all that.
Got some rare things on sale. What are you selling? Is that what are you
Buy a bigger case, always buy whatever bigger case is available. Don't buy the broken butterfly because you can get it for free later on, and the blacktail is pointless. The riot gun is pointless. We'll get the semi-auto rifle just for convenience's sake. Apparently no, I fucking won't because I need to sort out my inventory. Come on. Oh no, I don't want to put that there. Do you know, I want to sell the rifle before.
What are you selling? Ah, what are you buying?
Might be wondering, well, why did you upgrade the rifle? It was just to get the ammo for it. There we go. Because it was a very insignificant investment to get the ammo for the sniper through an upgrade. So why not? We've got 200,000. So it's not like
What are you
burning a hole
buying?
in my pocket.
Is that all? Thank you.
Get a free shotgun ammo.
Thank you.
There's no, just like the regular rifle, there's no point in upgrading the semi-auto rifle until much later, and its exclusive upgrade becomes available. So when you fully upgrade a weapon, you can get an exclusive upgrade for it. So for example, the Red 9, its exclusive upgrade is it gets way more powerful. And the rifle's exclusive is it shoots really quick.
Back any time.
It's into more of a battle rifle than like a sniper, kind of. But anyway, I'll save it here, and this is going to be the end of it. Almost a 3-hour stream, so that's not bad. With the game audio, I hope. Yeah. Alright, so I need to make sure it is actually putting out audio. No, it is. 100% is. Hotkeys. There we go. Okay, so a lot of fun to play again for the first time in a couple of years. It's nice to actually know what I'm doing and have it go as well as planned. Probably do stream this tomorrow at the same time, starting at midnight GMT. But 0 people watching this, fucking hell. So it's always going to be like, I might as well just be streaming this for myself. Just to pretend I'm streaming. At least one person watches the VOD. Stream this at the same time, 12 AM GMT. Boy.